All right. Hey guys, welcome back to Life is Strange True Colors. I'm still camera-less because my new camera isn't coming until Saturday. So I will have it for next week's stream, but not today. We're gonna be playing episode 4 today, which I'm very excited for. It's, I think, one of my favorites. I think it's probably a tie between either episode 3 or episode 4 being my favorite. But episode 4 is the romance episode, where you get to, give a rose to someone. Steph. I mean, why would you give a rose to Ryan, is my thinking, and kiss her. And the rooftop scene is beautiful and amazing, and I love it. Also, we're going to have some fun discourse about the police and carceral justice. And it's the live performance, but it's going to be freaking silence, so we're not going to be able to hear the amazing cover of, what is it, Blister in the Sun? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's what the song is called. It's such a good cover. It makes me so angry that we're not going to hear it, but whatever, it's fine. Hey Sarah. Welcome to stream. I hope you're doing okay. It does feel kind of weird to ask you that, but I don't want to be rude. I hope you're doing at least kind of okay. And even if you're not, it's okay, obviously. Just sending love and solidarity and all that. But before we get into the episode, as always, just some quick housekeeping. Yeah, don't worry, I appreciate that. Oh, thanks. I lost my train of thought. Right, yeah, housekeeping. Exclamation point map in the chat stands for Medically for Palestinians. The link will lead you to the website, the MAP website, where you can learn more about the organization. Basically does what it says on the tin, gets very much needed medically to Palestinians. Please donate if you can. But while donating is all well and good, the most important thing is to be trying to actively put a stop to Israel's bullshit. So, BDS in the chat stands for Boycott, Divestment, and Sanctions. The link will lead you to the BDS website, where you can learn more about the BDS movement. It is basically a call from Palestinian civil society to the international community to boycott Israeli goods, divest from Israeli institutions and organizations, and place sanctions on the Israeli government. Exclamation point Palestine in the chat. We'll lead you to 2 links. The first link is for the booklet made by the lovely people over at Game Assist. It'll give you information on Palestine, common Zionist myths, stuff like that, as well as connections to the gaming industry. Definitely give that a read. The second one is for the Decolonized Palestine website. It'll give you lots of useful information on Palestine, as well as the history of Palestine, and a very good reading list. And I think that's it. Let's just get into it. Yeah, we're gonna miss out on some of my favorite songs in this episode, which I'm sad about, but we'll cope. I named this stream after a line from one of my favorite songs in this episode called You. I forget the artist right now. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'll have to look it up after.
It's all on this USB drive. All the evidence you need to nail Typhon for Gabe's death and plenty more.
Alright. Bring it with you. I'll meet
Wait.
you in an hour.
Hang on. I forgot my overlay. 1 second. Oh, hi! TF Wright. I never know what to call you, so I end up calling you by your full name, and that feels weird, but... Yeah, hi. I've never played this one before. Is it good? I only played the original Life is Strange. I would say True Colors is pretty good. It's got its issues with some, I would say, plot, pacing stuff, and I wish, certain things were expanded on more, or... Yeah, but, it's pretty good. I really like it. It has a lot of charm and a lot of good themes, and a lot of the stuff that I like about the first Life is Strange is more or less present or done in a slightly different way in this game. Yeah, I know that, like, they were having a lot of issues at Deck 9 when they were doing when they were going through the process of developing this game, like, because of this one guy who was causing problems for everyone else, and, like, yeah, so, I think that might have slightly contributed to the fact that this feels like a bit of an unfinished product at times. But yeah, despite the turbulence and like how like there was a lot of conflict during the production of this game, I'm impressed that it's as good as it is.
Thanks. Talk soon.
Citizens of Haven Springs, we are live at the Spring Festival. One final reminder to head over to the Lathe Flower Cart and grab a rose before they're gone. At Haven's inaugural Spring Festival, eligible women of good stock and birthing age would offer up roses in order to attract a mate. What can I say? History is weird. Thankfully, we've lost the mating
History
stuff,
is
but kept
misogynistic.
And if you do have a special someone in mind, a rose is a great way to say you care. And an even better way to say, hey look, a rose.
Sounds fun. Is giving away a rose something I'd do? Maybe.
Hi, Steph. I'm a good stock and birthing age. Are you free Thursday? Literally. Oh my god. I love her so much.
For now, I'll grab the USB stick.
Dead. Might be my third favorite after Life is Strange and Life is Strange 2 tied for first place. I can't choose. I'm bitter about the fact that Before the Storm is in last place for you, because I firmly disagree, but it's fine. It's totally cool. You're allowed to have your own opinions.
It's very tempting to curl up with this all night instead of leaving my apartment.
I have no idea, actually. It's hard to put them in order because like I don't want to put anyone in last place because they're all so good and so precious to me.
This will make an excellent after festival snack. Ah, string lights. The key to unlocking the Cozy Places subreddit.
I still love it, but sorry, I do love this one a lot. Biased towards brown people and all. Yeah, absolutely, I understand that. You're valid in your opinions.
What are the chances your instruction manual is in here? For now, I'll grab the USB stick.
I think I just have this, like, I don't know, I have this, like, thing in me that's, like, a bit biased towards Before the Storm, partly because I love Chloe and partly because so much of it is, like, I don't know, it's just like, it speaks to me a lot. Like, especially because Daughter is the soundtrack, and, like, I love that band.
Don't worry. I'll come back to you. I wish I could have helped Shar. But taking her pain away didn't feel right.
It's hard to put them in order, because I do love all of them, and I don't want to put, like I said, I don't want to put anyone in last place.
Will you be my date to the festival, Shoo Shoo?
But if I had to, like, I only want to pick, like, maybe a first place, and then everyone else can just, like, swim around, like, non-numbered or whatever. But I think probably Life is Strange 2 and Before the Storm would tie for first place for me.
The world really doesn't deserve Feanor.
Oh, hang on. The overlay is covering the note. Just a second. Alex, don't worry about me. The drive down south with my dad always makes me feel better. And we have a lot of plans for the summer. He said we could go camping and make ultra s'mores, but with ice cream on top. Secret family recipe. The LARP was amazing. You are a really good bard, and I hope we can do it again soon. I already have more ideas to fill out your backstory. Banshees. Thanks, Alex, Ethan.
I'm about ready to start my own list.
Alright, before you take the USB, I want to check out what alternate outfits you have. because that's cute. I have a hot dog man shirt now. I like the lipstick. It feels like sapphic-esque. I don't know why. And Jane Doe, obviously a nod to Max. I think I like the lipstick print the best. If it makes you feel any better, it will probably beat Double Exposure, not to assume. I mean, I'm trying not to be pessimistic about it, but yeah. I've never played Before the Storm because it felt too sad to play since I know what's coming, Brie Rachel. How does it overcome that? I think, yeah, like the post-credits scene to just, like, give you, like, that final stab that reminds you, oh yeah, Rachel does eventually die, does feel unnecessary and rude, because it's like, I didn't fucking forget, thank you. Like, the game is mostly just about, like, her life and, like, her meeting Chloe, her very brief but impactful relationship with Chloe, all of the ups and downs and stuff, conflict with her family, and, like, drama that ends up getting more dramatic than you originally thought it was going to. Interesting disability stuff. Interesting, like, neurospicy, mad stuff. I think it's mostly just, like, I'm trying to find the words. I think, like, a lot of what I love about Chloe and Rachel's relationship in Before the Storm is, like, yes, it is tragic because, like, it ends because Rachel was, like, ripped away from her so cruelly by, like, gender-based violence. But it's, like, this moment in time that feels so significant and special and beautiful, and, like, their connection is just something that I love to, like, be a part of and witness for however brief it is. And I think, like, I get people who, like, are mad about Before the Storm or mad about Rachel's death in general because it contributes to just, like, burying your gaze and just, like, another, like, queer woman who ends up dead. And, like, I can understand that. But for me personally, like, I don't know, it's more of, like, I guess I just like tragedies. I guess that's kind of who I am as a person. Okay, shut up, Alex, I'm talking. Thank you. I like tragedies sometimes, and I like the sort of, like, moment in time bit of it. Like, yes, it's gonna end horribly and painfully, but we have this right now, and, like, I keep coming back to this one quote, I keep forgetting who said it, but the thing isn't beautiful just because it lasts. Like, essentially, like, things that don't last can still be beautiful and meaningful. And I think, like, that's how I feel about it, if that makes sense.
Okay, time to head downstairs.
KRCT, the best station in town.
You know, I used to think, like, if I had to rate them, I would put this last, but now I don't know. I might have to put no, I can't put the original Life is Strange last, because, like, I just love Max and Chloe's relationship so much. See, this is the problem, like, I can't put anything last, because, like, it feels like an insult. Because I just love all of them so much.
Test. Check. Holy shit, you own a skirt? Hey, guys.
Steph never change. Stephanie Gingrich never change.
Happy first Springfest.
Thanks. I got a hold of Pike. He'll be here soon. Once he sees what's on that stick, it's over for Typhon.
Hence the celebration. I think we've all earned the right to enjoy ourselves a little tonight.
The band's coming on soon. You'd better be front and center.
Nice. Who's playing?
Local band. You'll love them.
Little shit.
I have to run back to the trailer. Go be a normal person for a while.
Can't make any promises. Text me when it's ready.
I totally get you at Tiff, right? When they announced Before the Storm, I was skeptical because part of what works about Life is Strange is the absence of
Steph
Rachel
and Ryan.
and the mythology that's built around her, the aftermath and the impact she has on the people around her, like a Laura Palmer type. But I was pleasantly surprised. I think it's worth checking out if you like the original.
Would definitely be on my list.
Yeah, I've heard
Anyway.
people say
Time to enjoy the festival.
that they don't like Before the Storm because they prefer Rachel being just like a myth or an idea, or like just only knowing her through the impact
So
she
then,
leaves and how
where's the
people
after
talk
party
about
this year?
her.
After party?
I don't agree with
Come
that
on.
though.
Young man.
The radio station broadcasts live from the park.
Right? It
I
almost
think-
makes it feel like a tiny Coachella.
This is super
Awesome.
Favorite time of the year.
Listen,
by
anything
far.
but like that kind of enthusiasm.
Okay. They're all talking, so I had to pause. For me, like, knowing Rachel and making her an actual person, like flesh and blood, like, I it's weird because, like, I used to I never hated Rachel, but I used to kind of dislike her because of the impact she had on Chloe, and, like, you know, we know her only through, like, what she's left behind and the way, like, certain people talk about her, and, like, the stuff with Frank, and, like, I shouldn't have judged her for that at the time because, like, she's literally 16 and he's, like, in his 30s, but I was kind of, like, side-eyeing her when I first played the game, like, first played Life is Strange, because I was still a teenager, and I was like, and, like, I kind of had this, like, a bit of a dislike towards her, as, like, because she felt like maybe a bit of a manipulator, but as time has gone on, and I've played Before the Storm more, I've developed such a love for her because, like, she was just so young and she was flawed, but, like, she was human and she was just fucking trying her best, man. And, like, yeah, she made mistakes and she made, like, not great decisions, but she was 16, you know? Like, she's literally just a girl. Like, she everyone has this idea of her as this, like, amazing, like, whatever, almost, like, what's the word, deifying? Is that a word? Like, sort of like putting her up on this pedestal, or she's like this like manipulative backstabber, like whatever. And like, she's neither of those things. Like, she's a human being, and she wanted to climb Mount Everest, and she never got the fucking chance because some asshole man decided to murder her for his sick fantasy. Well, Jefferson didn't murder her. Nathan killed her accidentally. But yeah, like, Jefferson, like, kidnapped her and, like, had her in the dark room and stuff. Like, she died because of, like, it's so just fucking pointless. And, you know, I feel like I'm not making a lot of sense, but I don't know, I've developed so much love for her over the years, and she means so much to me, and yeah, like, I do like it when a character haunts the narrative. Like, I do love a good, like, Jackie from Yellow Jackets, for example. Like, I do love it when a character haunts the narrative, but I also love, like, making Rachel flesh and blood, and knowing more about her, and actually getting the chance to talk to her and interact with her. Like, it really means a lot to me. Also, I was thinking about this because I started playing Season 3 of... I keep wanting to say Tell Me Why for some reason. Telltale The Walking Dead. I want, like, Lee to haunt the narrative. Like, I don't need a flashback scene with him in every season, necessarily. I just want, like, references and, like, things that, like, pay homage to certain things that Lee did or said, or, like, conversations that Clem had with him in the past. Like, I need this man to be haunting the narrative. Like, it is not a want, it is a need. But we'll see. No, you are making sense, don't worry. Okay, good, because, like, sometimes I do worry. Oh, I could not put the first one last. It's so special to me for all it's being rough around the edges. I find new things and perspectives every time I play it, and it's like got such character. Yeah, I know, I understand. Like, I love it too, and I love it for all those things. It's got a lot of personality, and it's got so much going on with like gender and photography and art and angles and perspective and like the gaze, TM, and there's so much going on with like Max and Chloe's relationship and like all the other moving pieces, and like it's so just I love it too. It means a lot to me, but like I think I don't have the same relationship with it because I wasn't like a kid when I first played it, and I didn't play it when it first came out, so it's less of like a nostalgia thing for me, although I was still technically a teenager when I played it. I was 19. And it was the first Life is Strange game I played, but I don't know, I think like, yeah, I don't know, like that's I hate doing rankings because it feels like I'm like, I hate putting anyone last because like, it means so much to me. Does that mean I have to put this game last? See, I don't want to put anyone last. See, Double Exposure needs to come out so I can put Double Exposure last, and then that'll be the end of it. But yeah.
Is infectious, especially for me.
Remember that song, Alabaster Daydreams?
Early 2000s?
Maybe?
Rankings and ratings
Anyway,
suck. Yeah, I don't know why I feel the need to do it. It's just,
I was in the lantern, studying.
It's so-
I was thinking of...
It happened last...
everyone shut up. Yeah, like, it's so hard to rank things that you love, and honestly, that's a good sign, right? That you have such a hard time putting anything in the last spot that a thing is good. I think people have a tendency to want to put things in rankings. I don't know why.
I've got some time to kill. Might as well wander around and be social.
I guess it's just a thing in our society. You rank media, you make lists, you etc, etc. I don't know, but yeah, like I hate ranking Life is Strange games because I just love them all and they're so precious to me. It's like choosing a favorite child.
God, I just hope Riley is doing all right.
Oh no. What happened to Riley? Hi, Eleanor.
Good evening, dear.
We're hating on her so hard and we don't even know her. Double Exposure. Literally, yeah, I feel like I'm probably being a little unfair. But, yeah, I don't know. I do have my reservations, but it could end up being really good. I don't see how it could make me feel like more emotions than Life is Strange 1 and Before the Storm do. Like, I don't know, like, I think seeing Max and even having references to Chloe again could be fun. Like, in my head, like, I think I'll always be kind of comparing it to, like, the first one, and I don't know, but, like, yeah, I shouldn't make judgments before it comes out, because, like, we don't really know. But, yeah. I stress every time someone asks me what my favorite book or film or whatever is, so I get you. Yeah, I have such a hard time choosing favorites for things. I can't do it. Like, I can choose, like, a bunch of things that I would say are my favorites, but I can't put anything in, like, first place. I really struggle with that.
Hey, so where's Riley? I haven't seen her around.
Well, she's got a lot going on right now. I think she'd rather keep to herself tonight.
Okay. That was
that's
odd.
right. She's at the bus station.
I wonder if there's something she's not telling me.
And you can go and talk to her.
The decorations really turned out beautifully. It must have been a huge amount of work.
It's worth it.
I better get going.
Enjoy your night.
You too.
Alright, let's do the rose before we forget. And then we can do the jelly bean thing. I love the scene in episode 3 when you ask her for her hand in marriage for the soul sapphire. And she's like, Alex reads her and she's like, holy shit. We haven't really...
is for you.
Are you serious?
Of course I am.
Dude, thank you so much. This totally makes my night.
I'm glad.
I was gonna say, we haven't really gotten into, Alex's
Could we meet up
sexuality
after the show
discourse.
tonight? I actually have some pretty big news to share.
Or throughout
She
this
said
playthrough.
mysteriously.
Because I just don't really
course.
have strong emotions about it, the way I do, Max or Chloe, for example. I do think Ryan and Steph are presented
See you in a
more,
bit, Steph.
equally in this game, and I think that, sort of lends to feeling like Alex could be bisexual. But then there is the compet question, right?
Doing this takes a certain type of person, and I am not that person.
And the Isaac of it all, and it's like...
Yeah!
Hey, thanks, man. This show rules. It's something. Anyway, I'm Izzy. That's Steph. We're Drugstore Makeup from Seattle. We've got, merch. Dude, count me in. I'm dying.
I've actually read that scene now in Steph's story, the full extent of it, when it's literally just Gabe and they're just playing for Gabe. Oh, it's so good. I have such love for Izzy. She has her moments of not great behavior, perhaps, or she's not really communicating, but I don't know. I have love for her. Sorry, I got distracted. My reading of Alex as bi comes more from the environmental storytelling, but the Isaac thing could easily be desperation and or compet, so I'm neither here nor there on it. Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't have strong emotions about it. But yeah, I feel like reading her as bisexual makes sense. It makes that fuck of a lot more sense than reading Max as bisexual, I'll tell you that. I can't believe, I think it's just I think my problem is I have no idea what genuine attraction to men looks like, so I have no way of telling it when it's when something's off, or when it's the way it's supposed to be, so honestly, I could go either way, so I really couldn't tell you. 90% of the time I'm I don't know if this is supposed to be if this is going how it's supposed to be going or not. I could not tell you. I feel maybe I've gotten a bit better at sussing that out as I've gotten older, and I've observed different people and different characters and such, but I'm still honestly, like, I don't really know. Also, you can decide from the dialogue in episode 2, technically into girls or into both or not at all. Actually, I think the dialogue option is not really, which is interesting because it's not really like a direct like shutdown. But yeah, it is kind of a bit like that decision in Life is Strange 2. Most of my friends are bisexual, which is making me a bit better at it. Oh yeah. Fair. I feel like I had a thought and then I lost it. I don't know. What's interesting about the Sean thing is, like, you can say, like, more into girls, more into guys, or I am into guys, or whatever, and then you can, like, either, like, kiss, like, Finn or Cassidy. Like, it doesn't actually have an effect on who you can romance, what you say. Like, it doesn't shut off one romance option. Whereas, I'm not sure about the Alex thing. I'd have to experiment with it. And see if you can still, like, give Steph a rose and stuff if you say not at all. Because, like, I think you can definitely still, like, romance Ryan if you say you're into girls. Like, you can still, like, try, like, flirting with him and, like, giving him a rose and stuff. Yeah, but I don't know.
Around 10 or 11 p.m. And but anyway, he comes 2:32, 2:33, 2:34. Damn it, I see him. It's been a hell of a month. But this makes it all worthwhile.
Jed loves this town so much. It's inspiring. I'm sure Jed's around the festival.
I guess because it's more into girls, but not only into girls, like, with the opposite. Yeah. Yeah, I do think it's interesting, though, that, like, I haven't tested it, but based on certain dialogue options, you could make Alex, like, functionally or mechanically straight, but you can't make her functionally or mechanically a lesbian. Which is interesting, I think. That is interesting. But I don't know if you can still romance Steph if you say not really. You should try. That's definitely on my list after I finish this playthrough. Because I guess it could be like I don't know, I've never really thought about it before. But then, like, she decides she likes Steph.
Maybe I can say hi.
That's a thing that happens.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Nice to see you.
You're taking this jelly bean thing very seriously.
Yeah, because the prize is a $100 gift card. Chrissy's been all anxious ever since she got lost. So, I thought I could get her a bunch of treats. Which is really embarrassing, saying it out loud.
Not at all. That's sweet. Maybe I can help.
Oh, for real? Are you good at this? How many jelly beans do you think there are?
It's always more than you think it is. I'd say like 800 or so.
Huh. Yeah, could be.
Feels like something just changed in that lady by the jar. Maybe I should read her.
800's actually not bad. Hopefully they don't go lower.
Oh, I was close? Maybe I should say something. Hey, I've got another guess.
Yeah?
I think it's closer to 700.
Yeah. 700 feels right. But we have to get it exactly.
Just felt that lady's heart skip a beat. I should read her again.
Dear me, they're really close to 731. Who is this girl?
Hell yes! Your secret's mine. The answer is 7:31. Don't ask me how.
731 jelly beans.
That's correct.
Yes! Thanks so much for your help. You rule.
No sweat.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. She did have that one girl from the text before, which really reads to me as queer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the interaction definitely reads as queer.
Best spring fest ever.
And so, peace returned to the Jelly Bean Kingdom. I don't think this thing is checking IDs. Nobody tell Pike.
Oh, fuck Pike. Yeah, especially when she's like, Mari, don't be coy, I've totally seen you naked. Like, is there a heterosexual explanation for that? I don't think so. Like, because I don't know if the final, like, awkward, like, interaction, like, where, like, Mari starts ghosting her is because she told her about her powers, or because she, like, hit on her and then Mari rejected Alex. But regardless, it still feels fruity.
I can't believe it. How did she know?
Just a lifetime of emotional trauma.
That's funny,
and the poor
because
bastard is so drunk
it sort of it references the thing that I was talking about before, like these characters getting their powers through trauma. Like, because if you think about, like, Max and Daniel, not to give away, I've already given away spoilers for Life is Strange 1 and Before the Storm, I think, but, like, spoilers for Life is Strange 2, just to warn you. Like, they both, like, develop their powers through, like, a traumatic sort of, like, inciting incident that sort of, like, snaps it into place or whatever. But I was arguing that I think because Alex's powers developed more gradually, I think that maybe it's more due to the fact that she had, like, continuous ongoing trauma because, like, of her upbringing, and then the fact that she was in foster care. It's like she said, a lifetime of emotional trauma. It, like, manifested her power. It wasn't, like, one inciting incident. It was more like a gradual, slow, ongoing sort of onslaught or whatever.
forgot he doesn't know how to swim. So...
Wow. This is a beautiful model.
Took a minute, but I dragged his ass back to dry land and we called him an ambulance just to be sure. He was...
Hey, hello, everybody. Can I have your attention?
Jed, what are you doing?
I just wanted to take this opportunity to say, right here, in front of God and everyone, that Annette Teresa Foster is just the most beautiful woman in the world. They say the Spring Festival is about telling folks how you feel. And Anne, I feel like I'd just about die if I could make you my wife.
You had to go and make a scene, didn't you?
I really have beef with public proposals. Like, don't do that. Unless you're, like, 100% sure that someone's gonna say yes. And even then, like, it's just awkward.
Random ATV parked at a festival with a bunch of drunk people? What could go wrong? Man, Haven really parties at this festival, huh?
Oh shit, it's Mac.
I heard the call. And I wanted to thank you. I know you tried to do the right thing.
So, what now?
I'm taking Typhon down. The whole hornet's nest.
I'm not betting against you. But, in the meantime, They're the only ones cutting checks in town.
Yeah.
And I still got plenty of bills to pay.
Yeah, that's totally valid.
I guess I can't blame you. Money's money. Just keep your guard up, okay?
It's always flattering to see how much you care about me.
What's that?
No wonder you try to break up me and Riley.
Ew, I was not.
There's
Okay,
the Mac I know.
I immediately feel regret for trying to be nice to you. Fuck off. Oh god, nothing like men immediately making you regret trying to be friendly by interpreting as romantic. Okay, I have to reset the overlay. Everything's set. Meet me at the stage. On my way. Steph. Rock on emoji. Yeah, I had a thought before Matt cursed me out and made me forget it. Yeah, that's the thing about capitalism, right? Is like, it's funny because I was actually having this conversation yesterday, not to go too much into it, but, like the thing about like how come I can't say words? The thing about trying to take down capitalism and like, or dismantle it or whatever is like, and go after particularly corporations that are, I mean, all corporations are problematic, but especially like the corporations that are like obviously shitty and manipulative and like, you know, all of that stuff. Like people still, like, especially working class people, like need money, need to make a living. And then you end up in this situation where people are afraid. Like, you see this a lot with strikes, too, right? It's like, there are some people that just generally can't afford to strike because they need the money. Like, they're so poor that they can't afford to stop working. So that's where they get you, right? Because, like, because of capitalism, people need money to live. So they don't want to do things to put their jobs in jeopardy or, like, destroy a company that gave them a job and, like, a livelihood, essentially, like, because then they're like, well, what's going to happen to me? Like, where am I going to go? Where am I going to work? Like, where's my next paycheck coming from? That's why, like, it can't just be like a targeted, like, one target thing. Like, it's not just Typhon. Typhon's not just the problem. It's everything. It's just like, but we do need, like, fail-safes, right? Like, things in place to take care of people. That's why community, like, action and community building and community care and mutual aid is so important, because people need to know that they have, like, somewhere to land, essentially, right? Where are we? Dude, thank you so much. You totally killed it. Award-winning barb material right there. Thanks, you were pretty amazing too, you know? Oh, shucks. Eleanor. Alex, I'm so sorry, but before, I really did appreciate your help. It just hit me hard. Don't apologize, it's been hard for all of us. Are you joining this evening, dear? Yes, this is one party I'm willing to brave. Ha! We'll make it as painless as possible. Diane. Hi, Alex. Wanted to wish you a wonderful first spring festival. Unfortunately, I have to work through it this year, but I really appreciated our conversation earlier today. It was great getting to know you better. Thanks, Diane. The feeling's mutual. God. Hey, Alex, it's Ethan. I'm really sorry about that. The LARP was amazing. Really, you are a badass. You don't have to apologize. I had so much fun with you. Have a great time with your dad and stay safe. Enjoy the Spring Festival. Wish I could be there, but at least I'm getting crazy good work done on the next Thanor comic. Sweet, what's happening in this issue? No spoilers, but Thanor finds a gate to the underworld and fights the King of Demons. Oh snap, that seems like a pretty big spoiler. That's on the first page, or that's the first page, lol. Oh god. Dear Alex, what a marvelous event. I'm so glad I could participate in today's live-action roleplay. It brings me back to my days in the theater. Did I ever tell you that I once essayed the role of Falstaff in my school's production of The Merry Wives of Windsor? Jesus. With enough liquid prodding, you may one day get me to recall a few verses. And thank you for including me in the festivities. It's nice to take my mind off things. Anyhow, you enjoy your very first spring festival. I can still remember mine clear as day. Sincerely, Reginald McAllister 3. Or the third. I don't know why I said it like that. Jesus. Thank you, Ducky. You're wonderful. All right. That's it for the texts. Oh my god, did my mouse just die? Because I'm trying to switch between tabs. Great. Yep, my mouse died. Okay, hang on. Gotta plug that in. Ew! Yeah, I'm assuming that's directed at Mac, yeah. Which is why strike funds and mutual aid are vital. Yeah, absolutely. Confession, I think Steph and or Alex should have hate sex with Oh my god. I don't know what noise I just made. Queer sex would probably make the situation worse, but oh well. Yeah, I think it would make it worse, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it anyways. Okay. I am tentatively maybe on board with that idea. I don't know. Alright, gotta reset my overlay. Okay, we have my block. KRCT Radio. It is live music time. Kind Haven listeners, start making your way over to the stage. Make sure you get a good spot. Sick. Yes! The Jelly Bean guessing contest has ended. Congratulations to our winner, Hector. Thank you. Hold the applause. Crap, I thought it was going until midnight. Normally, yes, but we had a perfect guess. No way, someone actually won it this time? Yeah, I'm surprised. It's been, 4 years? I think 5. Leaf flowers. Looks like we're getting down to our last baskets of roses. If you haven't given one to your special someone yet, now's your chance. I love this tradition. It always brings out the best in people you love. She loved it. Thanks again, Eleanor. They look so good.
I guess Riley is feeling sentimental tonight. But I haven't seen her around. Where is she?
I just wanted to take a second to say how wonderful Haven really is. Nights like this always remind me how lucky I am to call this place home. No other place will ever come close. You're not so bad yourself. Happy Spring Festival, Haven Springs community. Thanks for letting us celebrate with you. The poster has disabled replies. KRCT Radio, Kind Haven listeners, we're now live at the Spring Festival. Swing by our trailer in the park to grab some raffle tickets and maybe win some merch. Awesome, sweet. And make sure to stick around and keep eyes on the main stage. We have something special brewing. Wink, wink. Oh shit, I feel a concert coming on.
Steph did a really great job putting all that together.
Steph Gingrich. Huge shout out to everyone who helped out with the LARP. I think we really helped boost Ethan's spirits, and I had a great time too. I had a blast. Me too, we should definitely do it again. Splendid work, Stephanie. Is that what that was? Still banned. Magpie Emporium. Thanks everyone for another excellent Springfest chili cook-off. My mouth is still burning. Killer chili, Mike. Remind me to get the recipe for the lantern. You wish. I am so full. Hi, Helena.
Guess the festival started a while ago.
The Spring Festival has begun. First up, we'll have our annual chili cook-off, and later we'll have live music, a jelly bean guessing contest, and a raffle, as well as food, drink, and a bonfire. Let's kick spring off right. Woohoo! Finally, chili beer and jelly beans, the ingredients for another great festival.
Everything is so not fine.
Heard some kind of commotion coming from the Silver Dragon when I was walking to the festival. Everything okay? Everything's fine. Okay. Yeah, everything is not fine. Hey, does anyone know how long the play a game thing is going on? Is there still time to sign up? It looks super fun. Sorry, dude, we're in pretty deep at this point. Enjoy the show, though. Oh, bummer. Maybe next time. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay, we're caught up. I think I might read the journal later. Yeah, I read this. We just have Ethan, Joy, and Charlotte anger. Actually, it's only 2 entries. We'll do this now. Ethan, Joy. I guess I'm used to feeling like the whole world changes when I take on someone's emotions. But what Ethan's joy did to Haven, the way it lassoed the entire town and dragged it into his fantasy, I've never experienced anything like that. I actually felt Alex dissolve, slough off, and underneath was just Alwyn. It felt good to try on a different history, to remember a different life in a different world. But when the sirens came and Haven snapped back into focus, I don't think Fantasy Alex could have done what I did. Ethan didn't need her. He needed me. That felt good. Monster or mortal, the forest notices. Sky sword of power, horrible creatures stalk the street. Exactly the heroes I need. We can pry jewels from the claws on your behalf, or we can wear masks and stalk the streets. Are we monster? Are we mortal? Whichever you need us to be. It's cute. How you doing? I'm pretty good. I'm kind of hot, but I'm dealing. Face cam's off because my camera broke. And I ordered a new one, but it's not going to be here until Saturday, so that sucks. But once again, we are dealing. We should have face cam back next week for episode 5, which I'm really happy about because episode 5 is definitely the most emotional out of all of them. Are you new in Twitch? No, I'm not. I've been streaming ever since last October. Charlotte, anger. Some anger blisters like old film stock stuck in a projector. It eats you up from the inside, melts away everything else until all you are is a brittle shell and a boiling mass of blame and guilt. Make some art. Supposed to help, right? But it doesn't. Just fills your shop with reminders of what a shitty person you are. Don't know how I knew I could do it. It was like suddenly noticing an extra limb, somehow invisible until the very moment I thought I could use it. I could reach inside, find Charlotte's anger, turn it down, turn it off. Teach me to need someone again. I can't look at you. Supposed to protect us. When did I become such a fucking monster? But I didn't. I could have, but I didn't know what it would do to her. Who'd she be after I took that pain away? It felt like such a violation. Yeah, because it is. Hadn't she earned the right to be angry? I was so sure that I was helping people, that whatever else I am, I could at least offer this one thing to those who need it. But Charlotte's hurt is bigger than me, stronger. I have to hope that I can do more good by walking away than I could by meddling. I'm carving you out of stone. Finally learned how to need someone. Crack your coffin, penny for your thoughts on the fucking monster I've become.
Sounds like Ryan is ready for me. I better head back.
Me too.
No, I want to go find Riley. Do you consider using VTuber model on your stream? I don't exactly know what you mean, but I don't really want to change anything about my Twitch setup because I like the way it is. No, I just went in a circle. Okay, great.